Universal Cube decided to test my Minecraft skills by creating 3 escape rooms ranging from easy, medium, and hard. You guys might say that since they're all made out of bedrock, they're all the same and not hard, but trust me, they get harder over time. Will I beat all these 3 prisons? Watch to the end to find out. The first thing I think of doing is breaking the crafting table because there could be something underneath it. Then I check if there are any blocks like string that I could use to my advantage, but I checked the whole place and there's nothing. Luckily, there's things in the furnace that I can use to my advantage. Now that I've got some items, I go into my crafting table to see what I can craft. Now I realize that the only way out is to break the furnace, and luckily in Bedrock Edition, you still get the furnace block, even if you break it with your fists. I was right, there's a chest I can use to my advantage. Now immediately what I think of is crafting scaffolding to escape. I try to break the chest, but I don't think I'll be able to get it back. So I just create scaffolding in white wool, and I decide to go up. And apparently I was right. Now I'm on to the second prison, and immediately I break the crafting table to see what's under. Now you might be thinking, wait, this prison's smaller than the first one. That's because I accidentally switched the prisons while editing, but both of them are basically the same difficulty. I check again if there's any string on the walls, but I don't see anything, so I realize my only option is to break the furnace. I already checked the furnace and there's nothing in the furnace, so I mine it, of course. Luckily, there is a chest that I can use, and immediately I see that I have 3 iron, which can make chains. Now, I try to get the chest again. I don't know why, because I already know it's not going to work. I place my crafting table down, and I know I have to craft the chains. I have exactly enough blocks to escape, so I build up with my crafting table, furnace, and iron chains. Now these first 2 have been a cakewalk, but the difference between these 2 and the last one is like night and day. Now without further ado, let me show you the 3rd escape room. I sped this part up because it was extremely boring, but I basically just got 6 iron ingots from the chest, and I tried going under the chest, but there was nothing to be seen. Now I see what I can craft with 6 iron, and I see that I can craft 16 bars, which is basically enough. But then, I make probably one of the biggest mistakes ever. So I just tower up because I think this is just the only part of the prison I'll easily escape. Turns out I was wrong and there's a second part, but I immediately realized what this is. Now with leather boots, it is possible to climb powdered snow up any wall. Since I already have 3 leather, I just need 1 more leather, and 4 rabbit hide makes 1 leather. Luckily, I have a rabbit spawn egg to try and get the extra rabbit hide. So I do the obvious and spawn the rabbit egg. But if you don't know what the mistake is that I mentioned earlier, is that I have to go all the way down to craft my leather boots, which could be a problem because I have to powder snow up much more, which allows for more chance of failure. Now I spawn the rabbit and kill it, but it doesn't even drop rabbit hide. So Lobby Dude has to spawn another rabbit with creative. Yep, you saw that. That one doesn't drop either. Surely the 3rd rabbit will drop, right? No. Lobby Dude gives up at this point and gives me leather boots. So now I try getting up with the powder snow. I think it'll be pretty easy, but I literally cannot do this. I would always get so close to getting out, like on this clip, but I would always just fall at the end. If I'd had my crafting table on the top of the other part, then I could have been able to escape a lot easier. Lobby Dude got bored and decided to just spam gapples, and while he was spamming gapples, he may have made another mistake. Lobby-Doo was testing out commands and he accidentally gave me creative mode, which allowed me to escape. Even though I didn't technically beat it, it's Lobby-Doo's fault for making such a bad prison. Like, come on, how am I supposed to escape when half of the part of the prison is based on luck? I still want to give a huge thanks to Universal Cube or Lobby-Doo for helping me make this video. You should definitely subscribe to him. I'm not counting that as a real escape, so my score is still 2 out of 3. Thanks for watching.